They say a stitch in time saves 9, so when I saw a crack appear in this hurley I made 2 years ago, I said I'd give it an old refurb. While I'm at it, I'm also going to do a job on this here shinty stick. Although shinty is played in Scotland and hurling is played in Ireland, they can both trace their origins back to Celtic culture. In fact, hurling is one of the oldest field games in the world, believed to be over 3,000 years old. The game is mentioned in early Irish legends and mythology, like the cattle raid of Cooley, for example, where legendary warrior Cú Chulainn is supposed to have used his hurley during battle. Because the game of hurling required speed, strength and toughness, it was used to train up warriors. Rival gangs and communities would have played against each other, and games were known to have lasted days, without much in the way of rules and lots in the way of chaos. In spite of suppression by New English authorities, the game survived the medieval period, particularly in rural areas. But by the 18th to 19th century, due to increasing urbanisation and British influence, hurling began to see a decline. However, in 1884, the Gaelic Athletic Association, the GAA, was founded. It was established to promote traditional Irish sports, and this included hurling as well as football. This was a major turning point in the history of hurling. With the help of the GAA, hurling was standardised, organised and then promoted as a national sport. It became not just a game, but a symbol of Irish pride, culture and nationalism. Although I packed up the hurling when I was about 12 or 13 years old, a decision I didn't know at the time would go on to have such a devastating impact on my status and standing within the local rural community. Although we're all a bunch of failed hurlers, when time and weather allow, myself and the lads do like to pick up the old hurley and slitter and have a puck about the beach or the field and get in touch with our Gaelic roots. Slán go fóill.